welcome back. It is Friday Favorites and Flops, and I have a few things that are some of my favorite products through the week. I'm sorry this video is coming up a little bit late. I'm filming this on Friday, and I just couldn't yesterday. For some reason, I had no motivation, so I only had a few products this week that I was really loving. This past weekend I went into the makeup show. It was so much fun in Dallas. The thing that made it fun was I went with Dana, and that's always a good time. So we stayed with my brother and we had a great time, and I went to my very first Korean barbecue place. And I have to tell you, you need to take someone who's Korean or who knows how to eat Korean barbecue, because you cook everything in front of you, and I would have been totally lost if it wasn't for her. I would have been looking around doing everything. But it was such a fun experience just to pick out your own meat and cook it all in front of you. And I'm the type of person that will try anything, so I am pretty adventurous with what I will do and try. And so it was nice because I know it's harder to go to those places with someone who's picky and no, that's gross. So I definitely tried everything that she told me. I loved a lot of it. So anyways, we had a good time at the makeup show. I didn't really buy very much at the makeup show. I bought 2 brushes and an eyebrow mousse, and I don't know, I just the crowds were a lot. It was pretty crowded. I didn't see anything that I didn't already have, and so I think I'm to that point. I'm to that point where it was I basically have a lot, and so it's going to those shows, getting the makeup at a discounted price used to be oh, but now it's just I feel I have so much, so it's a good and a bad thing. So I didn't really buy very much because a lot of people were asking if I was going to do a haul from the makeup show, but I don't have anything to haul. We didn't even go to Sephora or anything else while we were there, so there's nothing really to show. So I do have a few favorites for you that I just want to talk about. And I did talk about these eyelashes on my Snapchat. I saw these from Jordan Cheyenne. She was the only person I'd ever heard talk about them. But honestly, since she talked about them, I also heard my friend Steph Willis mention them within the same week. So these are the Salon Perfect 615s. And I'm sure other people have talked about them before, but I just recently tuned in my ears to hear about them and immediately purchased them. I found them at Walmart. I bought them off of Walmart.com. I ordered 3 packs, and they're 5 packs. I believe they were $8 each. These, you guys, are identical to Violet Voss Wisp It Real Good, which are one of my favorite sets of lashes ever. I'm wearing them today. They're very fluttery and pretty. They're not as dramatic as you would think once you put them on. They're very nice and natural-ish looking, but still super pretty and wispy. So they, as you can see, they have spikes, points to them, but they have a very nice flexible natural band. I really like these. I definitely think that they're a great deal since they're so affordable. And like I said, you can find them at Walmart. Super great price. Another thing I wanted to quickly mention, I got the Lorac Mega Pro 3 palette. I've already done a look on it and full swatches, which I'll leave that video link down below if you're interested in seeing swatches of the palette. I've been loving this. You guys know I wasn't a fan of the Lorac Pro 3 palette. I just didn't think it was all that. This to me is worth it. I really love the shades in it. Really beautiful shades. This shade Cider has been I used this in the tutorial, but I've been wearing that all over my lid a lot. There's just this olive shade. I plan to do another look, and I want to use that olive shade. Really beautiful. I definitely think that this is worth it. It's an Ulta exclusive, so it will only be sold at Ulta, and it comes out October 2nd. So definitely keep your eyes open for that. I think if you're a platinum member for Ulta, you've already gotten your hands on that, because I know a lot of you were commenting down below that you had just gotten it in the mail. So let me know if you guys are interested still in seeing some more looks with it. I know a few people said they were, and I wanted to do that olive look. Another palette that I just recently got is from Jouer. This is launching soon. This is the Essential Matte and Shimmer eyeshadow palette. This is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. It's beautiful. It literally is an essential palette. It has a nice big mirror. I'm trying to not get a glare on it. I used this orange shade right here, and then this shade right here all over my lid. This is a great transition shade, but this is great because it has the deepening, darkening up shades, and then it has a lot of nice, it has the transition shades, and then it has some lid shades. and brow bone highlights. So this is the perfect travel palette. The shade that I have on is Suede all over my lid, and Desert and Sepia are in my crease. So, but this is just one of those perfect travel palettes. You can take it with you anywhere to travel with because it has all the colors you kind of need for a basic everyday look. So really been loving this. I do have 15% discount code with Jouer if you're interested. It's Lola15 off. So I will always leave that linked, or like the link to this palette, but I'll always leave the code down below. Okay, another thing that I've really been loving, a bunch of products came to me from the brand Thrive Causementics. Now, this is a really interesting brand because a lot of the portion of the sales go to different causes. And this is the Infinity Waterproof Lash Adhesive. Like, they sent some lip products and some other things. I really liked the idea of the company. And I love to try a good lash adhesive. This says that it is latex sulfate, paraben, toxin-free, vegan, cruelty-free, and ophthalmologist tested. So if you have any sensitivities, I feel like this is an all-in-one. Like, it's gonna hit you, it's gonna hit all those sensitivities, take all those things out. This is a great lash adhesive. I've been using it with the new Salon Perfect Lashes. It keeps the lashes on, but what I love about it is, like, later I find that my other lash glues start to break down and they almost get like a little bit tacky, and I have hooded eyelids, so then like a little bit of my eyelid like starts to stick to the lash band, and I'm always like, and I end up ripping my lashes off earlier than I always anticipate. Not with this. This doesn't like break down and get tacky later in the day. It really stays put, keeps the lashes on. My friend Stephanie from Babs Beauty has also told me before this is her favorite lash glue, so I definitely agree. This is a really good one. So Thrive Causementics, and it's the cosmetics part is spelled like cause, like for a cause. Medics. So I'll leave it linked down below, but really, really good lash glue if you're looking for one that has like latex free, cruelty free, paraben, and toxic free. Okay, the last thing I'm going to talk about, I've talked about this before. I don't know how this does it, but it's the Redken Pillow Proof Blow Dry. This is my second bottle of this stuff. I absolutely love it. It is a time-saving blow dry primer and heat protection. I use this before I blow dry my hair. I shake it up, spritz it all over. I don't know how, but this literally cuts down the time that it takes to blow dry your hair. I love this especially when I had long hair because it would take me forever. Since my hair is shorter, it takes way less time, but I have a ton of hair and my hair like keeps moisture in it forever. Like, I can go to bed with my hair wet and it will still be wet in the morning. Like most people's hair dries. No, mine's always still wet. Or like if I have a wet bun, my hair will stay wet for like 2 days. It'll at least stay damp. It's like weird. Like, my hair is weird. Even my stylist tells me that my hair has like the weirdest texture she's ever felt, because it's like a totally different texture dry than it is wet. Sidebar. But this just really helps. I don't know how it does it, but it literally helps to make my hair dry in a super quick amount of time, and I like the way it feels in my hair. Doesn't leave like a residue, doesn't leave my hair weighed down. I'm really particular with products that leave my hair weighed down because I do tend to get greasier on my scalp, and I also have very fine hair. Even though I have a lot of it, it is very fine. So I can't, my hair can get looking nasty pretty easily, and products can really weigh it down, but I don't feel like this weighs it down, and I really love it. Plus it has a heat protectant in it, so it protects your hair while blow drying it, and then styling it. If I forget to go in with an additional, you know, heat protectant with a flat iron or a curling iron, I still have this from when I sprayed it. So really, really love this. You can find it at Ulta. It's definitely, I know they have smaller sizes, so if you wanted to try it, you could try the smaller size first, but it's definitely a great product. One that I keep going back to. I know I always get like asked products that I really love to use on my hair, so this is definitely like one of my holy grail products for my hair. So that's it, just a few favorites this week. Hopefully you guys had a great week. Please leave some of your favorites down below. If I met you at the makeup show, I was so happy to meet you. There was this one guy that came up to me, and I almost feel like if he's watching, like, I'd love to know if he really like knew who I was, because sometimes I get mistaken for another beauty vlogger. So like, he was like, oh, you rock, like I watch all of your videos, and like I was almost caught off guard because he was like so like awesome that I wanted to be like, really? Not that I don't know. It was like I wasn't expecting that he thought that he watched my channel. So like the way he was like so excited and like to meet me or whatever, I've had this happen before, like someone like thinks I'm someone else and then I'm like, oh yeah, and then like later they say something and I realize that they didn't actually watch my channel, because they'll be like, oh yeah, I love your like full body outfits, like your like outfit of the days are amazing, and I'm like, yeah, that's not me. So this guy, like, I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't think he actually knows who I am. He was like, I watch all of your videos, you rock, like keep it up, girl. And he was so nice. But I was like, I even turned to my friends, I was like, oh my gosh, he said like the nicest things. I was like, I don't think he knew who I was. Like, he said he did, and like he introduced himself. I think his name was Christian. I don't know. Anyways, I swear if you really do watch me, if you really didn't, like, I thought he mistake me for somebody else. And so like I was like almost, I don't know, I didn't want to embarrass him and be like, oh, my name is Laura. He didn't say who he thought I was, but I don't know. So if you're watching and you really actually did know me and you weren't mistaking me for someone else, like, well, the things you said made me feel so good. So hopefully it wasn't somebody else, but it probably was, because I was just like, does this guy really watch me? Or I don't know. Totally took me off guard. That sounds so weird, but it's like a weird feeling because I can't describe it, but like I said, my balloon has been multiple times because I've been like in Sephora and someone will be like, oh my gosh, do you make YouTube videos? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, I totally love you, you know, and then they say, like I said, something that's like, not me. So I don't ever say anything to like correct them or embarrass them, because I don't want to, like, it's embarrassing enough for me. So I don't want to be like, oh, actually you don't watch me, but but anyways, that's my cool story. Okay, then I found $5. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you all in the next video. Mwah. I don't even know why I told that random story. Like, what? Of course, he probably didn't know me. If he did, though, comment down below.